Start this down a little bit. There we are. Oh, hang. Purdy. So, let's go into the racing accolades first, because they're the ones I've been doing the last few days. They're racing a buggy. Okay, let's get into a buggy. Well, that makes it easy. I only have one buggy. Makes it really easy to choose our cars. Yes, game, I'd like this car to be delivered to me, please. Okay, it's gonna be tricky to drive. I may need a tuner. What is wrong with this car? What is this? What is that tune? That must have been a Trolls tune or something. Let's start it. We'll go with this one. Can't be bothered looking for anything special. Hey, this one doesn't have drift boost on it. That's good. Means it's better than the last one. Oh, it's not stiff either. This one's perfect. Brakes might need a bit of work, but other than that, it's all good. Hey, Strike. Hey, Don.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Do me boy Drew. Why you change your name, Potato?
Because I don't feel like being a potato today.
Ah, okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I feel like spuds aren't me today, you know. Just too backed up with starch. So thought I'd go with something softer.
So how goes your grinding the
In Forza?
Yeah, Forza, yeah.
Well, I literally just got onto the game today, so just got into the game like a couple minutes ago today.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I've been grinding world records on grid for like half of the day.
Oh, the first grid?
No, the 2019 remake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a buddy of mine. We raced together, and yeah, we were just like, let's do some grid. Let's do some world record stuff.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, it's alright. Huh? Buggies are like the one car you know that I use in this event? Really? Okay. Oh, I was in the wrong event. Okay. That's why. I was confused. Did I ask you how you've been today?
No, you didn't, but that's
Oh,
okay. I've been alright, just chilling out. I've been playing me some Assassin's Creed Valhalla pretty much actually got a nice early start today, so I made a lot of progress.
Oh, nice. Nice, yeah. I spent a bit of time underneath the 4-wheel drive today. Went to the mechanic and, you know, they went to like the dealership. Because we got fuel leaking out of the engine, right? Like diesel. And I don't know about over there, but diesel leaking onto the ground over here is classed as a safety hazard, and your vehicle is unroadworthy as a result. Go into the mechanics, and you know they're sitting there trying to get us like, oh, you need to replace your door seals, you need to replace your engine cover because the mount's broken. And it's just like, dude, no, we don't. You look at the vehicle, and the vehicle's gone through some shit. All right, there's dings, bangs, fucking, you know, repairs done everywhere. You know that vehicle's been through some shit. So, you know, looking at it, you really think we care about what it looks like? You know, just looking at it. And it's like, we don't care what it looks like. So these aesthetic things, it's just like, dude, you're trying to rob us of money. So, quite frankly, half the shit that mechanic said, I'm just like, yeah, okay. But yeah, he looks over the vehicle. He's like, oh, there's no diesel leak. Right? So I go, alright. So what's this down here? I bring him down underneath the vehicle. There is a pipe that has a big hole in it and is missing half the pipe because the differential has been rubbing against it and it's shoot a hole through it. And that pipe smells like diesel. And it's wet. And you put the diesel in, you put the liquid in your finger. This tastes like petroleum, like diesel. So it's like, okay, so if this doesn't have a fuel leak, what the fuck is this? If that's not diesel, then I don't know what the hell that is. So, yeah, it's safe to say, don't like that guy. Oh, another thing is, there's a warning light flashing on our dash because of the DPF. It's not registering, and mechanic claims that, oh, you need to set the clock. You need to reset the clock to fix that, right? Because, and coincidentally, it just so happened to be that our clock mechanism on our steering wheel was broken, which is a $500 part. So that's a big coincidence. But literally, you go through the workshop manual. All you need to do is get the scanner, the decoder, and you just wipe it. All you gotta do is wipe it. That's how you reset it. You don't need to fucking turn clock forward the day and shit. Like, it's just like, dude, we've got it right here, man. Stop trying to listen. Yeah. So that's kind of how our morning's been. But yeah, the rest of the day I've been going road records on grid, and that's pretty much it. Anyhow, how you doing, Claps? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Sat, how you going, man? What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener. I cannot open her. But okay. That's not much of an opener if you ask me. Oh my god, these fucking jokes. I could go on all day. But yeah, how you guys doing? Hope you guys doing great. Oh, Strike, how do you feel about like indie games, like those weird, wacky sort of like slider games? It's like a 2D sort of like Bejeweled style game.
Depends on the game itself, really. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, because it's just, it's not necessarily a new game, but a friend of mine introduced me to this game. I think it's called, You Must Build a Boat or something? I think, let me just confirm. Yeah, You Must Build a Boat, and it's a really cool game. I think you might like it. It's on Steam for like, it's like $4 my currency. I think it's like $2.50 for you maybe. But it's a really fun indie game. I think you might like it.
yeah, well, I mean, honestly, I'm not looking for anything new. I got a shit ton of games to play. You know, I mean,
it's not like, you know, Destiny or anything like that. It's just one of those like flash games sort of thing. It's just like a really fun time killer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
I like it. It's a good game.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I tend to focus on games, or I try to.
Mm.
I don't like to bounce between games. Well, or a very limited amount of games anyway. Put it that way.
I'm always bouncing between games. You know, I play 3 or 4 different games a day, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
know.
understand. You know,
I know. That's why I said it.
yeah. I suppose your age is a bit harder to adjust to the different games now, isn't it?
No, man, it's not. No, I mean I've been gaming literally your whole life. And
Yeah,
it's
I've
second
been
nature.
gaming literally my whole life too. I've been gaming since I could walk.
But no, it's second nature to me.
Right.
I mean, just like you drop your drawers to take a pee, or open the refrigerator. I mean, just you don't think about it.
You've lost me, dude.
No, it's instinct.
Right.
I mean, when I play games.
Well,
so,
instantly
no,
when I take a piss, I normally just, drop my pants down, leave my underwear on, and I just piss. But, okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I'm saying it's just second nature, man. It's just like freaking breathing to me, Multitasking, oh my God, man. My situational awareness is through the roof,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm right now I am fighting, doing a mission, talking to you, answering your questions, and, just going this stride here,
My spatial awareness is in the room on the other side of the house, though. I have shit spatial awareness. Okay. Well, found that. Oh, come on, me. Any more of, like, off-roady ones that I haven't done? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. I guess I'll repeat some races. So how are you doing, Tazel? Hope you're doing good, man. And same thing to Claps, you're still here. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing good. What other vehicle do I need to use? Keep on forgetting the controls to this game. I could have just done that. Oh well. '86 MG Metro. Oh, pardon me, GR4. Oh. Conveniently, I have one right here. Awesome. I thought the other people, the other guys in the other chat would have been talking more, but no, it was really just Nigma and Never, really.
Well, no, they one. I think it was Nigma went to sleep.
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, I went into this chat just so I wouldn't bother them.
Yep.
Because I don't really feel like having conflict today.
Well, I can understand it,
Yeah, I'm just like, bleh. No, flat. I guess burnt out would be the correct word, I don't know. guess I didn't downshift.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I think I need to tune this vehicle. To see him overtaking me, it's like, okay. Maybe I need to rethink my strategy. No S2s, is oh, there's a few. Gee, this rear tire pressure so low. It's got really low tire pressure in the rear. So much steady, is it? Maybe. Maybe not. Retry. What? What was I even retrying? I just clicked retry, I didn't even know I was retrying. Oh, network issue, okay. I didn't even read it. Just looking at it in the stream. I thought it was like retrying the event or something. Okay, thanks, Smurf. Okay, that didn't really go to plan. I was hoping it would straighten out more, but it wouldn't. Okay, it straightened out too much that time. I'm gonna try and go slower with that jump. Maybe work a bit better. Or not over jump. Well, I was going over jump now, I wasn't. Man. This car's not working for me. hoping I'll do better in it, but no, I'm not doing that good in that at all. Go, go. That's not how I intended to do that jump. Oh, come on. I was thinking this car has 7 gears. I thought it only had 6. Okay, it's faster than I thought it was, I guess. Oh, really? That's really awesome. Some may say it was a really cool jump. Time wasn't really good though. Okay, what other car could I use? I've got that. Peugeot, where's Peugeot? Here's Peugeot. I think this is the car I want. I'm going to keep it going stock because why not? It's not going to go good, but I don't care. Oh my god. What's going on? Computer's failing connected to this stupid internet. Got on the internet a little while ago and it's garbage. I just started up the Xbox app just in case that was the issue. Oh my. Oh my. I might not even get in the 4th gear. Okay. I just wanted to see how many gears this thing had just then. But I'm not going to get in final gear, that's for sure. Probably not even going to get fourth. Third's going to be the highest gear we gain too. Oh god. Remember how I said we wasn't going to tune this? Yeah, we're tuning it. That's too slow. It's not good enough. Not good enough for me anyway. Alright, let's get a random tune. I'm gonna close my eyes. Eyes are closed. I'm just gonna pick a random one. I know the random ones didn't really work too well, but there's only so many things you can do with Forza. I probably just picked a garbage tune too. Know what I mean? Looks cool. Jeez, it looks kind of weird to be honest. Don't even know what I'm looking at. Alright, where's the thing over here? That's a rally tune, so that's a good sign. Could be A-class as well, most likely. Oh, I just realized it's got center exhaust too. Just like my car in real life. Oh no. That lack of power right there is slightly concerning. I think we might stall. Well, not stall, but yeah, bog a lot. It's going to be a thing that happens a lot. Oh, right, wrong button. And it's legendary too, which makes it even better. Pretty cool. See how we do. Hopefully good. Oh, that landing was rough. Actually, that lack of power might work in my favor. Dude, that guy's racing like a 20, well, not 20, like a $6-7 million car. Because he was in the 22B Subaru Impreza. I don't know if I'm going to catch up to the leading players, but hopefully I can. Why are they going to fourth? Fourth is not a great gear to pick. Oh, should he do more freebies? If you want to, man. I mean, I really enjoyed it last night. I reckon it was great fun for me anyway. But I mean, if you creatively and emotionally feel up to giving out stuff tonight, then yeah, 100% go for it, dude. So I really enjoyed it, and I reckon a lot of other people enjoyed it, especially the people you're giving stuff to. Like I know when I received those things from you, I was very happy. No, I thought that was cool. But yeah, if you fill out to it, man, 100%. It's harder to find people. Yeah. When I picked it, I just went like, oh, this person looks like they've got a okay start. No, they're not the best, but I mean, the person I picked last time, I just went like, okay, this person looks like they might have some emotion, you know, a soul, should I say, they might have a soul. So I thought the one I picked because I thought it would be a good one, a good response. I didn't, however, account for the difficulties of giving them the images that I didn't expect it to have that much issue, but yeah. You can make anything. That's cool. It's just hard to find people. But I suppose, I mean, one way you could do it is just pick a random game topic every night. So let's say the game... Oh! What about like... So if there's other people playing that game that you were playing the other night, I'm not sure it was with the We Must Build a Boat. If there's other people streaming that, then I can do like 1 or 2 people from that category. If it's even a category, I reckon that'd be cool. Help give back to that group. So like each day give out to a game category or something. It's like pick people from the same category or something like that. Maybe that'll make it easier. I don't know. Or just get me and all the other viewers to pick. It's probably the easiest way to do it. So that way you have a more diverse group. But I don't know, it's up to you. How you want to do things. I'll tell you what I want to do, I want to catch up to this person before the last corner, which is not happening. Oh, I lost his face.
So what is he giving away?
So basically he makes things like emblems and that for people, like banners and those sort of things.
Oh, okay.
And just, yeah, so his chat picks a random person and then he'll make some stuff for that person and then go into their stream and give it to him or attempt to give it to him. Essentially. It's hard to explain. It's easier to just show you than it is to explain to you. At least for me anyway, because I suck at explaining things. Yeah. My foot is itchy. It's fun.
Well, I know the cure for that.
Sorry?
I said I know the cure for that.
Well, you don't care about my foot being itchy? Oh,
No, I said I know the cure.
Oh, sorry. You know the cure for it. Okay. What's that? An itch? Or scratch?
Scratch it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cure I found that works as well.
Well, at least we have a consensus.
Oh god, I don't like that. That was a rough landing. I feel like all of this arrow is holding me back. I'm gonna restart this. I don't feel like I had a good start, or something just didn't feel right that run. So, restart it. See if we can get better. people's attention. Yeah. Okay, I'm lacking behind the last lot of front two people, so that's something I need to work on improving. Need to catch up to them. I don't like that corner. This chicane here is just rough. The chicane after the big bump just don't work too well for me. I really don't like how it bounces like that. Yes, thank you for being my steering wheel, Mr. Vehicle. That didn't work.
You know, one thing I love about
One thing you love about
a fair game. So I had to do an assassination on the squad, right?
yeah.
And I knocked the enemy into a pack of wolves.
Oh.
And do you think the wolves attacked me? No, they attacked them.
Oh,
So they
that's
were
good.
fighting
Normally the
wolves and me.
wolves just don't care about the other
Yeah,
characters,
the
just go
other
after you.
NPCs. Yeah, exactly. You know.
So it's a good win game to work like that.
Yep.
That was a bad exit. Oh. Let's go. Get this victory, hopefully. No, this tune's not as bad as what I was expecting it to be. I mean, it's very bouncy. I was expecting it to be a lot worse.
Much like your little your three-wheeler that you was driving earlier.
Oh, don't get me started on that piece of rubbish. I don't like it. Free roller sucks, man. honest, I did pretty good in that car. Felt alright. Let's try and drift it. Jump drift, let's go. Yeah, that kind of went about as expected. Oh, well, I'll come back to these off-road. That's not off-road, man. I'll come back to these off-road accolades some other time. For now, let's move on to, I guess, street race. I think I saw a street race one somewhere. There, one there, and one up here too. So do the street race stuff, I guess, next, and then we'll see what's left. Should be the trail ones, I think, next. The green ones. I thought you guys done. Maybe not. Maybe I've already done them. No, there's a couple here. Okay. So there's only 2 cross-country events. Let's get the street race ones done first. And then we'll do the annoying ones after. Street race ones are easy. Well, I hope they're easy. A street race in a cult classic. And a show off combo by drifting and passing cars in a street race event while driving a 253. Okay. An ultimate drift or ultimate e-drift skill while driving the Lancer. And a lucky escape combo in a street race while driving Dodge Charger RT. That one's gonna be tough. Alright. I don't think I'll be getting that one easy. 2003 Nissan Fairlady Z. Or 350Z as it's also called. Yep, deliver it to me. And we'll get a tune for it as well. Okay. Fast and drifty. I guess take this guy's tune. Jeez, this is more of a race tune than a drift tune. Just grips. But alright, I guess we'll use it. I want that car. The one that's next to me. I want that. I think I should actually turn difficulty down quite a bit, just for this accolade.
What is too hard for you? The master driver?
Oh no, I can win the event easily. But for the accolade I need to do, I need to be drifting and overtaking people. And in a street race, you want to be racing and gripping, not going sideways. And when you're playing on one of the hardest difficulties, it's not really going to be as easy, so yeah. And also, I am not a master driver, and how dare you call me a master? You should be ashamed.
I'm sorry. I mean, you did say that you was a simulator driver, so I mean,
this
is
isn't a
easy
sim
mode. I know this would be easy mode for you. You got computer assist.
I don't think you understand how it works. Simulators aren't necessarily easier than... Oh, sorry. Arcade races aren't necessarily easier than simulators. And computer assist, more times than not, actually screws you over than it screws you over more than it helps you, so... Yeah, I'm gonna do churros, that's too easy. We'll do... So I normally play in a highly skilled to expert range. We'll go... average. Just from there. Don't overtake me. I'm gonna regret this, but overtake me. Come on. Alright, cool. You should probably actually... Oh, what is this tune? This is awful. Oh my god. Hang on, I need to get rid of this tune. Fuck this tune. This thing is rubbish. It doesn't... It just straightens out. It doesn't actually drift. This is a horrible tune.
Oh my god, you know you're using that terminology incorrectly. A tune is an avatar, not a car.
What?
You keep saying you're gonna get rid of this tune, and since you're playing a driving game, you're using the terminology incorrectly. A tune is an avatar, more like a humanoid avatar is usually a tune, not a car.
I think you misunderstanding the context here. A tune can mean different things depending on the context, because a tune could also be music, you know, a beat, you know, the you know, that's a tune, right?
That's true.
Or you could tune your instrument, right?
Mm-hmm.
Much like you can tune a car, you can adjust how it drives, right? You can adjust the suspension geometry in that. That's called tuning. There's different,
okay.
It means different things depending on the context.
Well, no, it's not the context. I mean, but yeah, I understand.
It is more or less the context. Right? It's just like mobile, right? That word has different meanings depending on how you say it. So depending on the context, that word can mean different things.
That is true.
Like that vehicle over there, it's not mobile. Or that guy dropped his mobile. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So, explain the context that you're using the word tune.
A tune, the context I'm using it, with the vehicular one, the suspension geometry and how the vehicle's set up. Right? How the vehicle's characteristics are tuned.
Okay, but is this, I mean, you're saying, oh, I need to get rid of this tune.
Yes,
so,
because...
Oh, okay. So you're talking about you want to readjust it.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty.
So depends on the context. See, I'm not bent. No?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did I just tell it the same one? What the fuck? I just download the same tune. Oh, that was just bad. What the shit? Oh, I think I grabbed the wrong one. The same one accidentally. Yeah, I did. Oops. Pick run ass drifter on rally. Seasonal jump. Fast and drifty. You know what? Sure, I just want to try. So this one does. I forgot that Lamborghini was in the game. Completely neglected the fact that it even existed. Huh. I'm waiting for my iPad to charge so I can put my phone on charge. God, even this one understeers a lot. Maybe it's just his car. Alright, sweet. I just had to win the race. New drift cars were hard to drive. Go. Turn late. I was hoping to use him as my brakes, but it wasn't happening. Damn. No. Come on. I think I won. Dude. How close was that? That had to have been like a tie at the finish line. I won by a few thousandths. Nice. Okay, well. That's easy.
So your bumper was thicker than his, huh?
Yeah, mate. I had a few more Krispy Kreme donuts than him. Allow me to stick out further. Oh, cool! I got another fair lady.
Hey, I gotta ooh, let's see, how can I ask this? Ah, I got a culture question for you.
Oh boy. Okay.
Do you guys still say good day, mate?
Well, here's the thing. That's not every Australian uses that term.
Mm-hmm.
See, that term really depends about where you're from in Australia, because Australian isn't just one accent. There's 3 different Australian accents. There's like the native Australian, which is like the whole "Good day, mate, how you doing?" Yeah, I'm just going dog down the bolo, bro. You know. And then you got there's actually like 4, I think. And you got the Esha Australian, like "You chibara, you want to go bolo, ain't you?" Like, you know, you got the Eshas. And then you got the, I guess, the mixed, what are called? Urban Australian, I guess? Which is like my one, it's like Australian, but it's not pure Australian accent.
So it's kind of mixed of a British accent? Okay.
No, not a mix of British accent. It's just like one of those like multicultural accent sort of thing. And then you got like, I guess, which is a dialed down version of a dialed down version of I guess typical Australian. So urban's kind of like, you know, older people sort of thing. They're not crazy Australian, but they do use a lot of like slang in their language.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I'm just curious. I mean, I guess we get the good day, mate. That first.
It's just a stereotype.
Australian. Well, yeah, it is, but no, I hear it when you guys come over to the States. You know, I don't think I've never met at least a male on the male aspects of it not say that. You know, I'm talking about, you know,
in the metropolitan area, I've never met a person who's done that unless it's in context, right? The only time I've had people say that is really like in a joke or something, you know. Like at least in the metropolitan area where I live, we don't use that in our day-to-day language.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Unless you're like a tourist or something from outside.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I guess that's maybe you guys just keep that stereotype going when you're visiting other countries, because I guess that is what's the word? No, that's the wrong word.
Distinct.
No, it's not distinct. That's not the word I'm looking for. Kind of basically like your oh, dang, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
What does it start with?
No, that's not gonna help. Basically, you guys seem to want that. I don't know.
Neither do I.
Well, I'm sure. It's like you guys project that when you come over to the United States. So it's like,
don't you begin with that phrase.
What?
Are you gonna say what I think you're gonna say?
No, I don't know what you think I'm gonna say.
Does it have to do with shrimp?
No,
Okay,
no.
good. Alright, cool.
No.
Carry on.
No, it's just that, I mean, like I said, this is what I see in real life from any Australians coming over to the United States, and they open up with that, good day, Mike, you know, and so you saying that that's not the norm, well, you guys seem to be projecting that, at least you're the tourists, Australians, you know. So that's why I asked. you know, if you guys use that term at home, or is only when you're abroad.
Again, it all depends on where in Australia you're from.
Hmm.
Yeah, and your upbringing, really.
Because I mean, like I said, I see it locally when they come to Los Angeles. Quite a bit, and then especially in Vegas. So those, since I live in Los Angeles, but I also go to Vegas quite often, which is, one of the major tourist capitals of the U.S. Everybody wants
The
to
US? You mean
go
the
to
world?
Vegas. Well, yeah, exactly. So I see a lot of Australians, a lot of British.
Mate, you'll see everyone there, no matter where
Yeah,
they're
that's
from.
true. But I mean, what I
I'm talking about the gambling
communicate with.
capital.
What I tend to interact with,
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't interact with a lot of Asians and stuff. I mean, because they're,
Careful
uh,
what you say.
no, they're more reserved. They're, I mean,
Right, they're not open.
open and yeah,
Yeah.
they're not. Well, it's
They're
not
not
to say
very
they're not.
expressive. They're more
Yeah, exactly.
timid,
Yes, exactly.
or
You know.
not necessarily introverted, but their personality is like more of enclosed. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, more reserved. So.
Because, over there, their culture, they speak more with body language rather than verbal, right?
What
They
we
express with
that
their whole body. And,
what I
and
mean by this, these are just tourists. I mean, they're coming over to the United States.
yeah,
In that, like I said, I meet a lot of people, especially in Vegas. From literally all over the world. But
yeah,
the more people that I interact that are more friendly and more open is
yeah. Because
Australians,
that's because
British.
of your culture, right? We're similar cultures,
Yeah.
right? Over
So,
there, their culture is very different,
yeah.
especially in China. But we're not going to go there.
Yeah. Now, I'm just curious. I mean, like I said, since I got you on the, I remember one of my friends that was Aussie. He always opened up, good day, mates. And
Yeah,
so and when he comes on TeamSpeak, so I I was
it,
curious if,
yeah, it all depends about the personality.
yeah,
Some people could do it, just because it's the stereotype.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe
Like just
the tourists just want to project that stereotype to everybody when they go abroad, because that's what's expected of them, I guess, or what they think that we think that's expected of them, if that makes sense.
yeah. Well, if it makes you feel any better, mate. Alright. The
See, there you go.
judging by your descriptions, um, my personality is more of the Asian variety, I guess. In person, specifically.
uh-huh.
I'm more open online than in person, but most people are like that just because, you feel insecure, like they can't touch me, they don't know who I am, don't know where I am.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So,
There we are. That was a lot easier than I was expecting.
1100, 1100, 1500. Okay.
I don't like his placement there. I missed that. Yeah. No.
So does Bender, being a New Zealander, have any type of or shall I say, does New Zealanders have any kind of similar saying, or like good day mates, and and all that other stuff?
Um. Well, their
The,
introductions and that. So New Zealand's essentially is Australia's little brother. You know, they're like Australia but smaller and different. But when you get a Kiwi and an Aussie together, they'll never mistake each other. They'll know exactly what each other is. Very rarely would a Kiwi mistake an Australian for Kiwi, and vice versa. But I don't know why, but everywhere else on the planet, they always struggle to tear us apart. It's funny.
well, you guys sound alike. I mean,
That's the thing, you know. It's like, yeah, that's what most people say, but when you get a Kiwi and an Australian together, they'll say they sound nothing alike.
yeah,
It's
I
just a
mean,
weird thing. Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean, to my ears, you guys sound just alike, and you guys also, well, actually, not so much the Australians, but you
Oh, it
guys
depends where
do
they're
have
from.
a,
Yeah.
yeah, well, they
Like with
do
my
have a,
Australian accent, that would be hard to tell. But it also depends if the person from New Zealand is a Rog or not. If they're a Rog, then it's very easy to tell.
but what I was going to say is you guys also sound like you're British at times,
Yeah. But look at it this way, mate. I wouldn't be able to tell a Floridian apart from a Texan, you know?
Oh no, you guys would definitely easily be able to tell. Oh, damn, I'm trying to.
With some American accents, maybe. But we wouldn't be able to tell where they're from. We'd just be like, yeah, he's different. Because a lot of your accents over there sound very alike to me.
Yeah.
But, to you, it'll be like, oh yeah, he's from such and such. You know?
Well, no, I mean, we can't tell most Southerners apart. I mean, of course, like you said, you do got Southerners that do sound different than others,
Yeah,
like,
variations of the same accent.
like for instance, Louisianans, people from Louisiana,
Yeah.
Mississippi, and stuff like that, especially the Cajuns. They just have a speech, and you can tell at a glance, just the terminology, the words they did use is different. Same thing from a Texan and a New Yorker. A person from New York sound totally different.
Yeah. Like some some states they sound very different from others, but a lot of them they sound very similar to one another, like almost indistinguishable.
Yeah. Like, it's like a lot of people, it's like, are you from the southern states? No, I am from California. I always lived out here, but some people think I sound like a southerner. But
Yeah, you
Actually,
bloody southerner.
but for me, it's actually I tend to mimic people's vocabulary when I
Yeah.
hang out with them. Almost to a mocking state, but I'm not trying to mock them.
Yeah. No, and there's a lot of people who are like that as well. They pick up other people's accents.
Yeah.
And a lot of times without realizing. It's all it. It's about hanging out with them a lot. You pick up their language, their way of speaking,
Yeah.
which is both a good and a bad thing.
Yeah. That's depending on who you're talking to. You think, oh, you're mocking us? No, I'm not mocking you. These are not intentionally.
Yeah, you don't realize it, and then soon as they call you out on it, then you're like very self-conscious then afterwards.
Yep. But it's just what I tell you what's really funny is that guy I don't know his name, but you may know him. That famous actor that plays in The Walking Dead.
I don't watch The Walking Dead, so I wouldn't have a clue.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Alba, right?
Almo.
Yeah, Alba.
Wait, Alba or Almo?
Yeah, Alba. Black guy. The British black guy that's quite famous. Let me see what it is.
By British, you mean the guy from London?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay. Maybe.
Alba. What is his name?
I've never even heard of him before.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah.
Well, you don't watch a lot of movies?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not, yeah. I'm not a big movie person.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah, he played in the Suicide Squad. I can't even pronounce his name. Iris Alba?
Close enough. They're good enough for me, mate. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Even if you got his name right, I still wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah. Well, unless you saw a picture, you may have recognized him. Well, anyway, but it's like, well, actually, he is actually the wrong example, because he actually still has this British accent. But the guy who plays in The Walking Dead, let me see what his name is. Walking Dead. Norman Reedus.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, well, I mean, for the longest time, everybody thought he was just another American actor until he started doing interviews and he got a damn British accent.
Well, he must be a pretty good actor.
Exactly. But it's just funny. Actually, let me see. What is this in? Man of Steel. Well, just like another guy. Are you Are you familiar with the man who plays the current Superman?
No, even though he changed.
Henry Cavill?
No, I've never heard of him.
Oh dang, jeez, yeah, you really don't watch TV, do you?
No.
Oh my God.
I told you, I wasn't lying.
No, you sure don't, man. Don't watch movies? Jesus Christ. Don't watch series either? Television? Nothing?
No.
Hmm.
See, here in Australia, we don't use TVs. Well, we don't use your conventional TV. We use what you call bush TVs.
Okay, explain.
So you put a hole in your wall, and you put a painted glass in there, and that's your bush TV.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mm. Mm. Damn, how do you even run a computer? Shit, I don't know. Shit, I'm surprised you guys even have electricity.
No, I went in the backyard. I got 3 potatoes, put 4 wires in each of them, and voila.
You got mm. That is, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, you put 4 wires in it, and ta-da, Bob's your auntie.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, you know, saves on electricity.
Well, potatoes do hold electricity, same with onions, I think they do.
Well, what did you guys do before
Before?
entertainment when you didn't have a computer? You said you just got into the computer, so.
I don't know. I'm not that old. Alright. I used to go outside and help the neighbor, really.
But did you always have a gaming console?
Since the age of 4. But I was playing computer games since before then. Very first system I had was a old computer, one of those big white box ones, and I played Sonic on that.
Oh, okay.
And then you got PS2, then eventually PS3. Well, I got a PS3 before I got a PS2, and then I got a PS1 after the PS2.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And then when I moved, the PS1 went missing. When I got kicked out of the house, and then I ended up getting a PS4 eventually. So yeah, I've been a PlayStation boy since I could pretty much walk. Pretty much since I could walk and talk.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I was 2 years old when the PS2 came out, and I've been playing video games since I was 2, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So you can't say you're more of a dedicated gamer than I am, mate. I've been, in terms of like portion of life, I've been playing games longer than you ever have.
No.
In terms of portion of life, right? In terms of how much of my life I've been playing video games for. Not in terms of time, obviously you'd win, but in terms of life.
No. Actually, no. I've been playing video games since the inception of video games. So anyone that's older than me have not been playing video games longer than me, because the home console system came out in 1976. That was the Atari 2600, was the very first home console system. So that's when gaming, or at least on the home television and stuff,
How old
was
were you?
event. I was 6 years old.
So in terms of, in terms of how much of my life I've spent playing video games, I've been playing for longer than you.
No, you haven't.
So
I've been playing since 1976.
Yes,
now.
but I'm not talking about time. I'm talking about portion of my life. So in terms of how much of my life I've spent playing video games, right? Like how much of my life I've been playing video games for, I've been playing video games for longer than you. If we're talking about that. If we're talking about time, right? A time period. No.
I mean, I can't see how you can say that. I've been literally playing video games every day. Well, not necessarily every day, but I mean, you know, since the conception of a video games. I mean, I just don't understand that. How you can even, I mean, so since
Because
yeah,
remember,
explain that one to
I've been
me.
playing video games since I was 2 years old. I'm 19, coming on 20, right?
Uh-huh.
So for 18 years of my life, you know, think about it.
No, I've been playing
18, 20 years of my life I've spent playing video games, right? How long? Well, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
51. That's my point. So from 1976.
You were 6 years old when you said, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on.
so
51,
I've been
1976.
for the portion.
Well,
so I've been playing video games.
So
you
you were born in
1970,
years. Right?
Yes.
So you've been playing video games for about
44 years.
Yeah, I'll trust your math on that one. Wait, 40? No, that can't be right.
Yeah.
1976 you started.
45 years actually.
Yes, I was gonna say 44 doesn't add up.
Yeah, 45 years. So
Yeah,
no,
51.
you haven't.
No, hang on. Oh, it's about even actually. Try and work this out. So.
Now, the only thing that you said that you can say you have done longer than I have is played the PlayStation system longer than I have. Because since I only had a PS1 and a PS2, and before I actually stopped playing the PS2, before the PS3 was released, and I moved the computers and then turned them around, didn't look back.
Dude, I've been playing, in terms of portion of my life spent, I've been playing video games longer than you. Not in terms of physical time, but in terms of portion of my life. So if you do the maths, I've spent more of my life playing video games than you have. How does that make you feel?
No, actually, you haven't. I mean,
I literally just used a calculator and did the maths.
I understand what you're trying to say, but if I've been playing video games for 44 years, you're not 44.
Yes, but here's the thing. You've been playing video games for 88% of your life. I've been playing video games for 89% of my life. I did the math. I used the fucking calculator. I did the math. So in terms of portion of my life spent playing video games, I've been playing video games for longer than you. In terms of portion of my life spent.
I've been okay. Okay, I'll give you that. But I've been playing video games longer than you've been in existence.
Yes, I know. I agree. But that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, obviously you would win, right? I'm not talking about like physical time period, right? How much time is spent playing. I'm just talking about in comparison to how long I've been alive. You know, in comparison to how long I've been alive, what portion of my life is spent. Obviously not consistently playing, but in terms of how long I've been in the scene.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I that's a nice way of putting it, but you know.
But no, you have been playing video games longer than me. I'll give you that. But in terms of in terms of how long you've been alive and how much of your life has been spent, you know, in the scene, I have more time than you. But no, you have more physical time on me, obviously.
Yes. I mean, there is no one older than me that can have more time than me because it was released in 1976.
Yeah.
You know, so I've had it since day one.
Yeah.
You know, so such as Tiny is older than me. Grammy is older than me. But they have not been playing longer than I have.
Yeah.
They've been playing it just as long.
Yeah. But in terms of portion of life spent, they've actually been playing less than you.
Yeah.
They spent less time in their life playing video games than you have. So in terms of portion of life spent, I'd say out of our friend group, I'd be playing the longest out of most of us. I mean, I can't do exact math on that because I don't know, but I'd say I'd be up there. Which is crazy to think about, isn't it?
But you know what? Actually, I got you beat. My daughter, my youngest daughter, she's been playing longer than you, but she's only 10.
Yes. But is she out of our friend group? Is she a part of our friend group?
Huh?
I'm talking about out of everyone in our little friend group thingamybobby. But, like, think about that for a minute. Like, this is the world we live in now. You know, if you really think about it, it's kind of, like, sad. It's saddening, really. No, because...
Go ahead.
No, yeah, it is. Because when you look at it, because of us all spending time indoors playing video games, you know, we're spending all of our lives playing video games, right? We're not learning to be able to communicate with one another as easily. No, because...
Actually, that is incorrect. My wife, I met playing a video game.
Yeah, it's debatable. But in terms of physical contact...
No, it's not debatable. It is because you learn to, or in our case, we liked each other before we even met each other. All we do is communicating over text.
Yes. So, hang on, if you let me finish. It helps bring people together, yes. So, in turn, it is a good thing. Because it helps bring people together, right? But, what it also does is people nowadays are more insecure about themselves than ever before. And in turn are more depressed because they don't know how to interact, right? So the suicide rates nowadays are way higher than what it used to be, especially when it comes to bullying as well as being a cause. Because now it's easier to bully people than ever before because you have internet. So when you think about it, it's a really good thing, right? These video games and that. But it's also really saddening at the same time because as well as bringing us closer together, it's also pushing us apart. You know, because instead of wanting to go hang out with your friends in real life, you're just all cooped up in your room and you're playing them online. And during online, yes, you get to talk to each other, but you lack that face-to-face skill. You lack the ability to read other people. So when you go into the real world, you don't know how to interact because now you're looking at their reactions and you're like, whoa, this is new to me. Like, I don't know how to respond to this, right?
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on your age group, but
I can
it
just
depends on the person.
The reason I know this is because I know this from personal experience. That's why I say it. You're based off of personal experience and experiences of my peers.
Yeah, but at the same time, that may be the suicide rate may be higher in Australia versus the United States.
No, I'm talking about global suicide rates. As a matter of fact, if you really want to talk about suicide rates, Japan has among some of the highest suicide rates on the planet.
I know. I was going to say Asia countries actually have the highest suicide rate, but, you know.
Well, just outside of Tokyo, there's a forest famous for people killing themselves. And it's also made even more famous thanks to a fellow, YouTuber, if you can call him that, name of Logan Paul.
Never heard of him. See, you know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny
so
that
he's
you
Jake
don't
Paul's
watch
brother.
television, but you do watch Monitor. So you do watch.
I don't watch YouTube, mate. I don't really watch much YouTube. I play video games, buddy.
I don't know. You're quoting some. What you believe to be famous.
Well, here's
YouTuber.
The thing. If you've been on the internet for any extended period of time, there was a period of time where literally everybody was talking about him. He was all over the news, my friend. He was famous.
he wasn't. Not over here in the United States.
Yes, especially
No.
in the United States, because he's from the US.
I'm
It was
sorry,
especially in the US.
I've never heard of him.
You might not have heard of him, but have you heard of the guy who filmed a dead body in Japan? In the Japanese suicide bombers? No?
No,
Okay.
I haven't.
Well, let's put it like this. Most people, specifically from the younger generation, would have. Right? It was one of the things that built him to fame, right? And it's one of the things that made that forest so famous. It kind of brought out the light, right? It kind of made people realize sort of how bad things are in the rest of the world. So it's kind of like opened us up a bit. But yeah, it was.
But yeah, but yeah, I mean, you say, I mean, I watch YouTube quite a bit, but YouTube is designed for your liking.
Yes, YouTube is designed for selective advertising, but
Yes.
that's YouTube nowadays. YouTube never used to be like that.
Oh no, YouTube, you've always been like that. It just gotten better once Google took it over.
YouTube used to be essentially like a search engine. You type up what you want to watch. Nowadays, YouTube shows you what you want to watch based on what you've already watched.
Yes.
So YouTube didn't have this smart algorithm back in the day.
Well, that's because Google took it over. And Google has always had that smart algorithm and just got better and better and better at it.
I'm pretty sure it was before Google took over when it got released.
But then you just proved my point. Like I said, YouTube always had a smart algorithm.
No, not always. I mean, it always had an algorithm, right?
So which is it? Is it either they didn't, or was it because of the interjection of Google into it?
YouTube has been around a lot longer than before Google took over, right? You know that, yeah? Google's been around since like 2006.
Yes, I understand that.
YouTube's like just as old as the internet itself, dude. The modern internet.
No, well, not really. But I mean, the internet's actually the internet's older than.
No shit, Sherlock. I already know this. Internet's been out since like the fucking 70s.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm about
I
to
know
say.
this, but internet never used to be like the way it is now. And I'm talking about the modern internet. Like, when we think of the internet, what we think of, right?
Search engines.
Yeah. There's a lot more to it than that. But I'm talking about the modern internet. You know, the internet as we know it. And search engines are a big part of it. But, I mean, yeah, there's search engines is actually a very tiny portion of it.
I don't know. I mean,
it's more. Well, actually, it's more of simplified versions of programming. So you all know programming's all, zeros and ones, right? That's just how binary works. But it's more since it got easier to program, really, is when it really took off.
So YouTube was hold on. Let me just blow this out. 16 years ago, YouTube came about in 2005, and Google came out.
Years ago.
Well, at least according to this, it's 16 years ago. But anyway,
no,
regardless.
Around halfway. Wait, you say 2005?
No, I said 2000. Yeah, 2005. February
Oh, okay,
14,
no, so you are right. My bad. I thought it came out 2006.
Google's been around for 23 years. September 4th, 1998.
Okay. What's your point?
Well, my point is, I believe you stated that
the modern internet
YouTube
as we know
was out before Google.
I think
so that's why
I think you're misunderstanding what I said. It was more of an exaggeration. What I made was a very exaggerated estimate, like most people do. They exaggerate things. That's what that is. But carry on.
Okay, but go ahead. I mean, no, I was just making that point that Google was out a lot longer than what you call it. And
but, I mean, look at it this way. I wasn't being literal. I was kind of making an exaggerated guess to get my point across.
Yeah, I understand your point. Yeah. I mean, once again, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and let you continue to make your point. I mean, my point was made.
I've already made my point. I want you to continue trying to demonstrate your point.
Well, I mean, my point. I made my point. I mean, is that
Well,
YouTube has always had algorithms in there and the give. I mean, YouTube is or at least all
everything has
internet
an
search
algorithm, mate.
advertising.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of like an invalid context, but
Hmm.
the algorithm never used to be like what it is today, right?
Well, of course it isn't because Google approved upon it. That's my whole point.
No, it's more of advertising agencies wanted, more people to look at their things, and Google's like, okay, how do we make more people? It's kind of like a whole big group of massive corporations working together to to like make a monarchy sort of thing, and they're like, okay, how can we take over the world to make even more money?
What you mean take over the world? They already own the world.
They never used to. But it's like, how can we make even more money? What would make us more money? Sort of thing. Well, we make selective advertising, then people are going to be more likely to see our stuff, especially when
Oh yeah, I mean, I have a Google television, right? And they just did an update on there, and they threw a new thing in there where even more selective advertising is they had me go through. I mean, it was my choice, and I chose it. I don't have no problem with it. To go through the movies and stuff that I like to see that interest me, to improve on that algorithm.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but in a way, it's almost like an invasion of privacy. Because, it's very hard to find privacy in this world now, world we live in, We're always connected to the internet, we've always got access to that, we can't, you can't get that alone time anymore, sort of thing. And Google's always, your phone, it's always listening to you. It's always eavesdropping, whether you know it or not.
Oh yes.
And if you take a photo, you might think no one will know where that photo was taken, but every photo has its own unique bind code, right?
Yeah.
And that code tells you exactly when and where that photo was taken, and what the photo was taken on.
You can also turn that feature off, but you
can't on all devices. But yes, you can turn that feature off.
Yeah, but I actually like it on because it proves where and when I took that photo. Deniability.
Yeah, but who's going to look at that? Most people don't even know it even exists, let alone where to find it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely can't argue with that. I mean, most people aren't. They just barely know where the power switch is.
I think it's Alt F4.
So, but hey, if everybody knew everything, then no one would be in business.
No, it's physically impossible for anyone to know anything. It's the human mind's not capable of it, man. But you know what is capable of it? Google. The AI. Artificial intelligence. That's capable of, withholding all knowledge in current existence. No,
shit. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, they came out, so 10 years. They bought, actually, Google, hold up. What the fuck? Google took over YouTube a year after release.
Yeah.
So, majority of the time YouTube has been about, Google's owned it.
Yes, but YouTube had search engines before Google took over.
Yeah, but Google was only out for a year. I mean, YouTube was only
Google
out
pretty
for a
much
year.
made YouTube, buddy. That's
Yeah.
all you need
exactly.
to say.
YouTube was only out for a year before Google took it over. Well, bought it out for $1.6 billion.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And that's when
Google
Susan took over,
YouTube
I believe.
So long. I did not realize Google owned YouTube that long.
Oh, well, it pays to do research. never seen anyone take that jump in this direction before. It's a new one. Oh, it's not the jump I thought it was. Even though it's jumping here.
Oh shit! I already got my mission. Now. Oh no. So.
No. Wait, yes? No. Okay. No. Stop misclicking, please.
Okay, I need 1500. Okay. So have you booted up your PlayStation 4 as of late, or since you got your new computer?
Yeah, I was playing it this morning.
Hmm.
Earlier, I was grinding world records on Grid. Because I lost a couple of my world records to a buddy of mine who is the current fastest person in the game. The legitimate fastest person. I'm the fastest F1 driver in the game. I have all world records except for like 5 or 6. Or all legitimate world records. There are a couple glitch times which are physically impossible.
Throw it away, sheep.
Thanks AI. My god. Oh, thanks, dude.
Well, that was silky smooth.
What was that?
Well, I had to do a mission, sneak into a camp, find this intel, and so I went in there, snuck in there, assassinated one guard, grabbed the intel, ran out, and there was another guard said, "Hey, wait a minute!" Killed his ass and ran on out. Mission over.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, what was that? Oh shit! Hey, nose, crab's got a nose.
I just love my Assassin's Creed games. It just, oh my god, they're like playing an interactive world.
Yeah. It seems like you're liking it, because every single time I talk to you, you're always playing it.
Oh yeah, I mean.
I wonder if you even own any other games.
Oh. Well, I mean, you see my library in Steam at least, anyway. Quite an assortment. Oh, Tiny Postal's playing. Oh, he's playing Division 2.
Actually, I don't even know if I even have you added on Steam. I thought I did. I think I do. I don't know for certain, no.
Ooh, man, that was awesome.
Okay.
Is Tiny still down there?
He's gone.
Oh, okay.
Well, when I looked like 3 seconds ago, he was gone anyway.
Oh, okay.
Why do you
I
ask?
hate. Well, I just seen him boot up. What you call it? Cause he's on my friends list on my
Okay.
my Ubisoft launcher as well.
Oh.
So